Hey guys, welcome back. I am going to be working on another table set that I was gifted from a friend who moved out of state. This is a matching Lane coffee table and end table. And in case you guys didn't already know, the serial numbers on Lane furniture, if you read them in reverse, it's actually the date that it was created. So this is January 11th, 1974. The first step for any flip is to give everything a really good clean, and I am doing that with some warm water and Dawn dish soap. Like most of my pieces, I like to do a paint and stain combo, so I am starting by using my palm sander and scuff sanding all the areas that I will be painting. There were some areas that had some damage, so I went ahead and mixed up some Bondo and filled in all those damaged areas with the Bondo and then sanded all smooth once it was dry. After I was done with all the repairs, I moved on to sanding down the tops and the base, which I planned on staining. I did get this from a friend who is a fellow flipper, and she had already kind of started to sand down the top a little bit, and it is veneer. So I started with a 120 and slowly worked my way up to a 320 to make sure that I did not burn through any of that really thin veneer. The top of the coffee table had this kind of like really faint dark circle. There was probably a plant or something sitting on it at one point. So to try to get rid of that, I mixed up some oxalic acid. It comes in powder form, and I just put some hot water in a glass and scoop a little bit in and mix it up together until it's dissolved. My package doesn't come with instructions on how much to use, so I guess just use your best judgment, or if your package does come with instructions, then you can use that. I then covered the entire top of the coffee table as well as the side table with the oxalic acid mixture using a foam brush because it is a bleach kind of in a way, so it will lighten the wood. So I wanted both of them to be even. After the top had completely dried from the oxalic acid, I went in with a wet microfiber cloth just to wipe back any residue that was left behind. And here's what that spot looked like after one round of the oxalic acid. It's basically completely gone now. Using my go-to Zinsser Bin shellac base primer, I applied one coat of primer to all the areas that I planned on painting. After my primer had dried, using a fine grit sanding sponge, I just sanded all those areas smooth and then wiped back any dust with a microfiber cloth so that I was ready to paint. I chose the color Pine Cone by Cottage Paint. It's a dark brown with kind of like a gray undertone. I'm applying this with my Zebra Palm Pro. I did a total of 3 coats of this. And remember, if you were interested in trying Cottage Paint, I do have a discount code Amber10 and that will save you 10%. They are located in Canada, so if you are any of my Canada viewers, that would definitely be a good option for you guys.
It goes round and round in circles, but I'm still on the ground. It's a dizzying day. I would give a lot to get away. It's getting real dark in here. Feels like I've been here 1,000 years. Could you bring some light to me? Or just sit beside me and never leave? I got the curtains up. I guess it would be nice if you could interrupt. It's a day like this. It's a day I really would have missed. It's getting real dark in here.
And then don't forget, details do matter, so I am painting the underneath lip of the tabletops using a little detail brush with the pine cone as well, just to give it a really finished and polished look.
Or just sit beside me and never leave.
To get ready to stain the top, I'm just taking a sanding sponge and just sanding back any paint that might have bled over off of the edges to give it a really clean line. I am using Dixie Belle's No Pain Gel Stain in the color Walnut, and I am applying it with their staining pad. This oak veneer grain was pretty deep, so I was really working it into the grain to make sure that I got full coverage. I did a total of 2 coats of stain on the tops of both tables, and then on the bases, I only did 1 coat of stain, and I used a foam brush to apply it onto the bases.
Here 1,000 years. Could you bring some light to me? Or just sit beside me and never leave? I'll let you go, just need some time. At your own pace, you need to find your way. I know now you'll never change your mind for something that matters to me. You do not know what I have in mind. I packed our bags, we'll be on our way. The night was long as I waited without a sign. A sign of what matters to you. your biggest need? Every hour we spend together, then suddenly the chances are small, just like the lottery.
To seal in my stain on the bases, I used Dixie Belle's Big Mama's Butter, and I just applied it with a microfiber cloth, and then I wiped back any excess. I wanted a little bit of a sheen, like contrast between the top and the base, so that's why I chose the Big Mama's Butter for the base. And then for the tops, I used Minwax polyacrylic in a satin finish and applied that with a foam brush. I did a total of 3 coats to the top of each table.
No matter what, I got off the ground for something that matters.
Okay, and before we get into the final look, let's take a look back and remember what we started with here.
What do you want? What's your biggest need? Every hour we spend together.
And here is the final look. Also, plot twist, I did totally intend on selling these, but once I got them completed and set them up in my living room for staging, I decided that I was just going to go ahead and keep those. So, as always, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys next time with another flip.